Here we go again, boys. Another team of the season released that gives me more ammunition to do another version of the Tots versus Sweat. You guys in the comment section have been really loving this series, so I am going to keep throwing it out at you at least twice a week for the coming weeks. Today we've got the Liga Portuguesa, the Liga NOS, the Primeira Liga, whatever you want to call it. That is what we're doing today. We're going with a 4-4-2 defensive to change the formation up again. And in goal we have got the Tots Julio Cesar, but as we mentioned previously, we don't rate him against another player because there isn't such thing as a sweaty goalie. In at the defence then, our Tots versus Sweat today is going to be Pereira versus Layun. Layun's got an upgrade card, and that is what the one that we're using today. Very pacey, very good stats across the board. We've then got Oliveira versus Jardel. So Oliveira is about the only centre-back with real pace in this league. And then Jardel comes in as an amazing looking Brazilian team of the season player. Out on the left-hand side, we've got our Sweat player in the midfield, who is Rafa, 92 pace and 83 dribbling, but he doesn't really have the shooting stat or anything like that. So pretty much the definition of Sweat versus Joao Mario out on the right. And then two very rock-solid looking players in the centre of midfield, or the defensive side of midfield, should I say. They are, of course, Mbula, who has now transferred to Stoke, but he does still have the Porto item, and then Danilo Pereira, who has got 92 physical. Looking forward to using him. Up front, we have got definitely Tots versus Sweat. We've got 79 rated Aboubakar, who has got 85 pace, relatively alright dribbling, and then the 91 rated team of the season, Jonas. Oh, I've been waiting so long for this player, so I'm very happy to use him today. And oh my god, did EA give him some stats. 97 shooting and 94 dribbling. Yes, please. So this squad, the price was just on your screens right there, and we'll go into the clips. So, in terms of, well, typically I don't like to talk about the defence, so we'll go from the midfield upwards. The centre midfielders, as you can see, I'm scoring a couple of goals here with Danilo Pereira, and I felt like he was just better than Mbula. Like, he should be, really, because he's so much more, you know, he's so much more highly rated. But actually, when it comes to being in game, I rate Mbula. He's a good player, but this guy is fucking fantastic. I really like him. Because he's like this CDM player which is up there and can do like the defensive stuff, but he's also got a shot on him, which is a next level player in my opinion. Out wide, Joao Mario and Rafa, it's difficult to really rate either of them too much because they didn't get involved that much. But one thing I'll say about Joao Mario after using him for quite a few games, because I used him in a squad builder the other day as well, is that he's normally a centre midfielder, so this team of the season being out on the right is a little bit out of position for him, and I don't feel like he's a goal scorer at all. Like, he's a right-footed player who seems to take all of his shots on his left foot, and then Rafa himself was like a really sweaty player, like really quick, decent on the dribbling and stuff, no end product really there whatsoever, but I feel like maybe he was better suited in the role that he played than Joao Mario's team of the season. And then it's like such a one-horse race when it comes to the striking partnership. Team of the season, Jonas, is just the real deal, not the real drill. He's the real deal for sure. My God, have they boosted his stats really well. And does he perform to it? Well, hell yes he does. You've got to give credit to Aboubakar because the way it seems to work is that Jonas's positioning is so very good that he receives that initial pass. He then plays an LB pass, so like a pass and run, out to Aboubakar, who then does manage to slot it through to Jonas, who's then got the ability and everything to take the ball on, take it past defenders, shoot the ball and score the goal. So, like, it's a great partnership. It really works so very well up front. He's got a lot of strength in a lot of areas, and shooting is probably the biggest one out of the lot. This guy's a goal machine. I scored goal after goal. I think after 3 games, I'd scored 8 goals with Jonas, and I think that was instantly telling me the story of who was going to be the best striker in this team. So you might be able to guess who's going to win certain categories so far, but I haven't talked about the two sets of defenders, so the fullbacks and the centre-backs. So we'll get into the ratings in just a moment. We're just literally showing you the final couple of goals. A lovely finish by Jonas. Like, I came up against all sorts of different teams with this squad. Full TOTS Saudi teams. I think that goal right there was against a full TOTS Saudi team. The likes of Elton and stuff playing, and Al Sommer and all of that good stuff. So lots of highly rated players. So we need to rate these guys, and we need to find out what is better, Tots or Sweat in the Portuguese league. Just a quick note on my goalkeeper. Julio César seems to almost have no hands. He does let in a lot of goals, which is really odd to me. I don't know why he does that. In the left back versus right back battle, we come out with a winner of Layun. Like, he's so much better than this Pereira. Pereira's alright, but Layun as a left back is just so amazing, and the best of both worlds there would be for you guys to get the Tots Layun. He wins, it goes 1-0 to Sweat. It then is quickly equalised by centre-back Jardel absolutely annihilating Oliveira. 1-1, I really like Jardel, what an amazing Brazilian centre-back he is. Coming out to the wide midfielders then, as I mentioned earlier, I think Rafa is just better placed. Joao Mario feels a little bit out of touch in that right mid spot, so Sweat goes 2-1 up. And then once again, they claw it back. Team of the season comes back. It is now 2-2 because Danilo Pereira is such an amazing midfielder. I think, as you can tell, the central spine of my team of the season players, Jardel, Danilo Pereira and Jonas, are all outstanding on this game. And I cannot say that enough. They're ridiculously good. And then Jonas wipes the floor with Aboubakar. I mean, he should do when there's like 12 ratings difference between the two players. So Team of the Season comes out on top today. I think the last couple of episodes, Sweat has probably won. But Team of the Season is best, in my opinion, in this league. They've done some really good things at EA. They've given us some amazing stats with these Liga Portuguesa players. 3-2 to Team of the Season. Not a whitewash, but a really good result. Like, lots of great players. These central spine, as I mentioned earlier, are just rock solid, and I highly recommend it. If there were 3 players in this league that you guys would use, it would be Jardel, Danilo Pereira, and also Tots Jonas as well. Ridiculous players. I hope you've enjoyed today's Team of the Season versus Sweat. Let me know what nation or league you would like to see in the next episode in a couple of days. Thanks so much for watching. Smash a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.